Hello boys, welcome back to the Minecraft Throwback series, looking at the rising sun here. We got one heart, we got a lot of food, and welcome back everyone. Hope you are enjoying your day. For me, this is actually a very a few moments after the last episode. So grab your popcorn, everyone, and sit back and relax, because we are in for a ride, the Minecraft ride here, the nostalgia trip ride, if you will, whatever you may want to call it, because we are going back. Don't you dare, Spider. You know you're a good boy at daytime, aren't you? Don't ever turn your back on me. That got dark. Anyways, so I hope you guys are enjoying the series so far as much as I am. I'm really having fun recording these episodes. I think it's going good. Keeping it professional, keeping it classy. Now, what happened last video, if you guys did skip a video, you might be thinking, man, this world looks a lot different. It's because our save got deleted and we had to restart. I won't say too much more about that. We beat that dead horse last video. So here we are, brand new world, brand new time. And we are going with it. So now we need to find a cave, so we're gonna leave a trail of torches and explore. So if we get lost, we can just follow this trail of torches. So yes, boys, we had the rain a little bit turned up again. I actually haven't tested the sound to see if this rain is too loud or not. So if it's too loud, I'm sorry. It should be fixed within literally next episode. So that'll be great for everybody. So I'm thinking of starting a new series on this channel, and you might be asking, well, didn't you just start this series? Well, don't worry, boys. I've got plenty of time in my schedule to make 2 series at once. So those of you who do like these Minecraft series, you won't be I will not be holding back by any means, for sure. Now, I've said in previous episodes that this series probably won't be as long, and I might be wrong. You really never know how long a video series is going to be. If you know anything about making videos on YouTube, you just really never know how long you're going to do a series, and that's a-okay. So yeah, last episode, right at the end, we were talking about nostalgia and how I have an opinion about nostalgia and how it can carry negative emotions with it. So my advice to you boys, if you are feeling nostalgic about stuff and it's carrying negative emotions, try to focus on the positives. I know it's really cliche. Oh, well, focus on the positives. Well, that's not what I mean. I mean, look at seeing those negatives as a muscle you're working out, and you don't want that muscle to be strong because it's doing negatives for you. So I'm sounding way too self-helpy for my own good. I'm just trying to help you boys out and tell you a little bit of what I've learned over the past while, and that's what I got with it. Right after that, I started looking into Buddhism for some reason. Oh, okay, here's our cave. If you guys didn't know, I really like psychology. I mean, who doesn't? Actually, the more I've gotten into it, it seems that psychology is a pretty common field that people get into, and I guess for good reason. If you learn how to make yourself happy and can learn your mind, then what's better to learn than psychology? Psychology's great. I felt like Buddhism fell a lot in line with psychology, I guess, at least from what I've heard. I don't know a lot about it, and I'm more of talking on the non-religion side of it. For me personally, I don't like to see it as religion. If you do, more power to you, my friend. I don't judge. So, what have I learned from Buddhism? Well, to let go of passion, and it might sound silly. To me, it certainly sounded silly. To let go of all passions if you want to reach true nirvana. And look, I'm just going with my memory here. I'm not claiming to be some Buddhist who knows all. I'm just going off memory. I definitely don't know anything. I'm not going to say I don't know anything, but I probably don't know near as much as you if you are a practiced Buddhist. So please take everything I say with a grain of salt here. But from what I remember is that really stuck out to me was let go of all passions, and another one was to just let yourself be. It's kind of like a practice to just let yourself be, as in just let yourself exist. And I guess that what that does, if you want to coincide that with, if that's the right word I'm looking for, coincide. If you want to equate that to psychology, I guess it would be the equivalent of getting into a non-judgmental state, which is a pretty good practice for a lot of meditation. This might be a good, might be a cave here. It's a lot harder to find a cave in beta Minecraft, a surface cave. I guess to find one in general, but to get in this state, to not judge yourself, and I guess just let yourself exist. It's a very meditational kind of thing, is what I get from it, at least. So that's a good practice to get into, probably for anyone. And even if you're not a Buddhist, disclaimer here, I'm not, and that's perfectly fine. That doesn't mean I can't get some wisdom from this. Get some wisdom from wise men who used to exist, or maybe in your beliefs still do exist. So I think I can take some wisdom from it here. And there's it's been a while since I looked more into it, and I'm not going to tell you the secrets of reaching true nirvana here. You guys have access to the internet, and there's much better channels with much more information than me, but I did think it was interesting. From the things that I picked up off of it and just took from it and remembered, was here, it's probably a little dark for you guys. It's just is those things. Just exist is a good practice, and letting go of passion. Now, the reason I thought letting go of passion was interesting is because a lot of the times passion has a lot of positive things with it. You know, so you think of people, oh guys, I found my passion, which is great a lot of the times. But another thing, and what a lot of people don't think about, is the negatives the passion has to it. Because there wouldn't be a lot of, and I don't want to get controversial here, and I don't want to say anything out of line. I know the internet's a nasty place, so I'm just going to try to think of an example in the least controversial way I can think of. So here we go. If we want to think of some negatives that passion can bring, and I said it wasn't going to be controversial, and I still think this is the least controversial answer, is probably if we think to politics. Now, a lot of people get passionate about their beliefs in politics. Now, I'm going to spare you and myself, more myself, my political views. And it's not more about that, but it's more, think of the actions and anger and emotions that a lot of people get just talking about politics. It's because they feel a lot of passion for what they're talking about. So if you let it, it can really lead to negative emotions. So when I first heard let go of all of your passions, I was like, no, this is garbage. What is this? Are you serious? And so I was like, wow, that's just, I had to really think about it for a couple of weeks, and then a couple of weeks later, it was just processing through my brain, and I was like, you know what, that is a pretty good point. And I also did practice trying to let go of some of what I even thought were my passions, because a lot of the times you can think you're passionate about something, but that not be the case, especially when you're a perfectionist. So I did think that was interesting. If you want another example of passion kind of having a lot of negatives, well, not a lot of negatives, but some of the negatives for having passion is, like, check out some video game news articles or video game Reddit subreddits. Is a lot of toxic fans, especially towards developers. So that's kind of an example, because a lot of the reasons fans might be angry at developers is because they're really passionate. So I think overall passion is a pretty healthy thing, and we did not find a cave, unfortunately. So, man, must be exciting to find some caves in beta Minecraft. But we're gonna take this back to the underground, boys. Here we go. So that's my thoughts. I'm open to any opinions you have. I do rewatch my videos sometimes just to proof them, like I caught where there wasn't any audio in the last video. Now I'm probably not gonna have time to proof watch every single video. Maybe, I mean, it's not like I'm putting out 8 videos a day here, so maybe, but I don't want to come off as like the I know all, because I definitely don't mean to come off that way. I feel like sometimes I do come off like, well, I'm right, and there's nothing you guys can say is right if it disagrees with me. I definitely don't think like that. I hate thinking like that, and if I come off that way, I really don't mean to. That's not what I'm aiming for here, guys. Just trying to talk and get my thoughts out there. Always open for discussion. So it doesn't mean we have to agree. That's perfectly fine. We're just commentating, doing what we do. And really what we're doing here is just enjoying some of the good old Minecraft. What the hell? That just actually scared the shit out of me. But look, I'm feeling merciful today, cow. Although I'd really like some leather boots. But yeah, we're just enjoying some Minecraft. Got the rain in the background if you guys can hear it. It might be too loud, and if it is, I apologize. It'll be fixed next video. But I do feel like it has some calming, relaxing thing, which I'm kind of going for. That podcast relaxing kind of style. I've said it to death. If I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. Kind of thing. So, alright, that'll be cooked when we get back up. So we'll just go head on down our mine shaft here. So, yeah, letting go of passion. Letting go, I've actually taken that as just trying to let go of as much things as I can. And that might be little things, or at least in the grand scheme of your life, may seem little. And let me give you an example of that. Which is, after I heard that, it kind of had a connection to it, but it kind of did. Also, Anchor had a connection to it more. Probably much more, but it did help me cope with it and anything. In this now, I on Path of Exile, if you guys don't know, I like Path of Exile. I think it's pretty good. I don't love it by any means. I think it's pretty good. Now, if you love Path of Exile, more power to you, my friend. I have some problems with it that you may not even care about, which is great. Good if you enjoy it. I'm not going to judge you. So, but anyways, I had about 250 hours in that game, and some characters, and I just deleted them because I was angry, and that was in the middle. One of the characters was actually playing quite often recently, or at the time recently, and I don't guess we care about getting a shovel right now. Shield your eyes, children. Well, I didn't mean to call it children. Shield your eyes. This is gonna get bad because I'm using a pick on dirt. I know that may bother some people. But yeah, I just deleted my characters. I regretted it. The next day I just deleted them and went to bed because I was angry that I got in an argument. And I was like, I'm just going to delete my characters and never play. And the next day I did feel regretful, but I was just like, well, you know what? Let's practice that letting go here. And a lot of coal. We're going to suck up all this coal. I hate mining big veins, but I mean, it's kind of satisfying. This coal looks really cool in old Minecraft. I mean, I know it looks about the same, but wow, we're that deep. There's redstone. Dang, redstone takes a long time to mine. So on the topic of starting a new series, what would you guys like to see? Now, I have some ideas already, I'm not gonna lie. I know we talked about it before, maybe some Slave Aspire, maybe I've gotten some tips from other people, suggestions of what they wanted to see, and here's my thought about it. I'll love to do I'll play almost anything as long as I can commentate. We are a-okay. We are in, boys. So now some games I can't. That's another reason why I haven't played Slave Aspire. Hold up, let me get some. Another reason why I haven't played Slave Aspire, I do think it's a little hard to commentate, but you know what? I think I'm willing to overcome it from the goodness of my heart, whatever you want to say. And we're gonna get some videos of Slave Aspire up pretty soon, boys. I think. Don't quote me on that. I'm a pretty busy guy at sometimes, so yeah. So if you guys have any suggestions, leave them down. I'm not making any promises, but look, I'm an entertainer at heart, boys. I do what the people want. The show must go on, if you will, or something like that. Yeah. So, do you guys play any instruments? I've been picking guitar up again recently, and honestly, look, I don't know if it's gonna stick. If it sticks, awesome. If it doesn't, well, I'll pick it up again later, I'm sure. And if not, well, here we are. I'm enjoying life, man. Life's too short to worry about it. It's not like it's my profession or something, because it's not. I'm going up here to make a shovel, by the way. We've got some iron to smelt too. So that's that. If you guys play some instruments, let me know. How do you keep motivated? Like, how do you keep having fun, or do you just force yourself when you're not even having fun? Because if that's the case, I can't. I don't know. It really depends. If I'm doing it at a professional level and I'm getting money off of it, then sure, you know what, I'm willing to take the hit or two of maybe I'm not enjoying this practice session, but look, it's for the show must go on, like we just said. So, and so I'm just trying. I play a lot, and honestly, I don't know how people are gonna take this, but like 90% of the songs I play, not gonna lie, dude, they're Avenged Sevenfold, and nowadays I don't even listen to that type of music. I enjoy playing it on guitar. Why? Well, I pretty much learned to play guitar in the tuning drop D. I just do, and all of just about really almost every single one of their songs are in drop D. So I know it's any guitar players out there. I know tuning a guitar from drop D to E standard is literally just tuning one string up. I know it's not hard, but it's just more. It's even more convenient, right? So diamonds might be on 12. They are in new Minecraft, so we'll try that. I know it's not hard. I just really like their music on a guitar, and I can't. Like, the music I listen to nowadays is like, if you want to know some names out here, the music I love the most is like, I really love Grimes, I love Crystal Castles, I love Sidewalks and Skeletons. It's that really like chill songs that make you feel like you're in a dream, songs that you probably love listening to if you're high or something. It's kind of like that type of music, and so in a lot of that, you can't really. How do you play that type of music on a guitar? If you guys haven't listened to it, it's a lot of vocals. It's a lot of it's very chill music, if you will. And so a lot of the times, and the reason I did stop playing guitar on and off for like years at a time, is because I just stopped listening to metal, and that's the majority of the music I played. So, like, you know what, if I'm not going to I have to listen to the music I play on guitar. I just have to, because I was a perfectionist about it for some reason. And so I was like, well, if I'm not going to be playing the music if I'm not going to be listening to the music I play, I might as well just not play at all. And, well, that was a very foolish way of thinking. We don't really think that way anymore. Okay, we're picking a color. So now I found out I don't really love. I mean, if I listen to Avenged Sevenfold right now, yeah, I'd enjoy it for sure. It's just I'd rather listen to something else, and you know that's fine. But if we're talking about playing a guitar now, I'd much rather play that type of music. So and it's it's really nice to just start accepting things about yourself that may have been hard to accept in the past. So it's just such a great feeling now, and so if you guys aren't already doing that, I'll tell you, don't worry, it'll probably come with age. It'll probably come with age and maturity. I feel like it's one of those type of things. So, which is great. I think it's absolutely fine. And yeah, so not beating myself up over that, not one bit. Now, there is a few instruments that I've always wanted to play, but I don't know. I like violin. I mean, who doesn't want to play a violin? We're gonna go. We need to make a chest. Is what we need. But it's not like Avenged Sevenfold or say even any other band is like pulling out some violin songs all the time, and you can just look up some tab for violin It's I don't know if it's, I don't want to claim that violin's a lot harder than guitar. Maybe it is, maybe it's not, but it definitely is different from a learning standpoint, at least for me. So that's something. I don't know what tabs like on violin, if tab even exists. I know, and I also don't know how to read music, which is something I'll probably, you know, I'm getting back on the horse. I started at a young age. I didn't really know the importance of like reading music or learning music theory, which over time I'm sure that I'll try to prioritize picking that up a little bit, just when the passion or when the feelings hit me for that. So now and then I can learn that, because I've actually heard and looked. I'm not gonna say music theory isn't complex. I'm sure it is. Definitely sure about that. It's just I know some people that aren't the smartest, and what I mean by smart is like IQ. Okay, like I don't judge here, but I'm just saying. And they know music theory, and it's helped them a lot. So I'm pretty sure it sounds scarier than it is. Maybe, I'm not really sure. I haven't learned it, so I shouldn't touch that too much if I really don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah. You know what? I want to build a house in that mountain over there. What am I doing over here? We could do it. Is that what I want to do though? We'll just keep building this house. I've got a plan going. We want to get some glass so that we can actually start staying here at night and keep working on it. So yeah, I'm just gonna pick up music theory one day, guys. It definitely does sound very prestigious, so I'm not assuming it's gonna be the easiest thing in the world to learn. But if you guys do know anything about music theory, what is it like? Does it help me figure out what the next note I should be playing is, etc. So we want to make an automatic farm in this world. And that's for sure. We're going on to what, 21 minutes, 22 minutes on this episode. So yeah, it's going good. It's definitely one of my goals now to get an automatic farm, which I think will be fun to make. So now, if you guys are looking, I hate saying it like this. I don't know why. If you guys are looking for some advice, you guys are new. What's the word I'm looking for? New musicians out there. I know I can't really say that word properly. Musicians, I guess I can. But anyway, musicians out there. Do I have any advice for you? I have one piece of advice, I guess, is it's never too late to start, and it's never too late to put it down and pick it up later. That's my advice. Now, do I have advice for playing it professionally? Well, no, I don't play professionally, and I don't know if I'll ever care to. But you know, don't limit yourself, man. If you feel like you want to play professionally at it, don't be a perfectionist. Just play when you want to play. Have fun. Maybe find some friends that play too. I definitely know there's people out there that get very. Just know that there's a difference between wanting to get good at your job and being a perfectionist and forcing yourself to do something. You gotta take it in bite-sized portions. I have a lot more respect for people who do something an hour a day versus people who do something 8 hours a day for like a month and then give up. If you can stick with it, that's much more important, I feel like. And that is kind of a let's quote, I watch too much Northern Lion to keep my full originality on these videos. That is something I heard Northern Lion talk about. I don't want to try to mask that. And I do agree with that, and it spoke a lot of truth to me, and I agree. So, and maybe that's what I need in programming, to be honest. Maybe I just need I'd rather hit programming 30 minutes a day and that's better than giving up entirely. You know what I mean? So don't burn yourself out, is what I'm trying to say. You ain't gotta be a professional by the end of the year, unless that's something you're enjoying the whole ride there. You know, that's and I've also, and this was true, it's not really anymore. I used to like buying guitars as much as I like playing them, which if you guys don't know, it's pretty dangerous because if you didn't notice, guitars are pretty expensive. But I do really like buying them. I don't get to do it a whole lot. I only have 3 guitars, but I definitely do like at least going to guitar stores and looking at them and playing them. It's a lot of fun. If you guys are new, oh my god, we got a lot of raw pork chop. If you guys are new to being a musician, and I don't even know if I want to call myself a musician, I just like playing guitar, man. I don't know what it takes to be an actual musician, so I don't know why I was giving advice for new musicians. That's just the word I'm going for. Something cool is that just keep in mind. See, my hand is off the keyboard. I swear to God. Okay. Anyways, think of the cool perk. At least for me, I really enjoy browsing instruments and looking at instruments online. Obviously, guitar specifically. So that's a lot of fun. Even when I didn't play, I liked doing that. So yeah. Alright. So that's that. Yeah, I live with some family right now. I guess you guys don't know, but about every video that happens. Well, not every video, but every other recording session. Which is fine, you gotta work with what you got, brother. So that's where we are. Now I'm going with the double windows here. I think we're gonna make a tower. As funny as that is, I have a plan for this tower. It's gonna be cool, And yeah, this is going great, guys. I feel like commentary is really, I don't know if taking off is the right word, but it's going in a direction that that I like. We're gonna make another furnace. We want a lot of glass. Glass is really cool. And then do I have any more coal? So yeah, if it's never too late to pick up an instrument and learn it. I don't care how old you are. It's never too late. So if that's something you want to do, it's never too late, my boy, my girl, whoever. So we're just gonna get this house going. Really trying to just take in this Minecraft throwback, guys. Just trying to have some fun on this Minecraft throwback. I know I've talked about YouTubers in the past videos, but I really gotta say, most of my Minecraft beta days honestly weren't spent playing the game. It was more watching those YouTubers and just watching them. I didn't have a computer, as funny as it may seem. Oh wow, I didn't have a computer good enough to run Minecraft. I was a poor lad still in middle school, and it was what it was. I worked with what I had. Shoot, I think I was in elementary school when I started. I was actually, yeah, in elementary, my 5th grade year of elementary. I was thinking I had. Wait. Yeah, okay. Just making sure we are on track here for a 45-minute episode. Might be doing math a little long, so you might get shorter episodes every now and then, and you might get longer episodes every now and then. I'm not a math genius. I mean, it is addition, but yeah. Anyways, I was thinking of some school stories I had from middle school. You guys didn't know, I was homeschooled, and then, well, I went to public school until 2nd grade. Then I was homeschooled, went back to public school at 5th grade, and then I got homeschooled again right before 8th grade. I know it's a confusing mess. I know. You know what? As much as I hate to break glass, we're gonna put something here. So we're just gonna, and we're gonna just. I guess we can use birch. I guess there's enough birch here. So I was kind of homeschooled a little bit. You know, nothing wrong with homeschool. Just make sure you're doing your work, and I mean, it is a lot more antisocial. I would definitely suggest going to a real school, at least partially, but it is what it is. So I'm trying to think of some school stories I had, but I thought of some, and then I just forgot them. I'm not the best storyteller, to be honest. I don't know why. I guess that's what we're practicing here for, though, is that commentary. If you're going to be a commentator, you might want to also be good at telling stories. Sorry, boys. Gonna kill some zombies. So yeah, I mean, I know I just hyped up some juicy middle school stories, but I've got to really dig in the bank here, if you will. I don't. Oops. Yeah, I feel bad now hyping up something that I don't have any memories of. But so we'll keep going with middle school though. What was middle school like for me? Well, like any other school, I mean, everyone gets. I don't want to look honestly. What middle school was for me? You little cuck. Okay. Very fortunate there. Middle school was for me was not paying attention enough and just talking to my friends. Yeah, like teachers, honestly, like I loved a lot of my teachers, to be honest. I didn't get that love back. And I didn't show my love for my teachers in the, oh crap. I didn't I show my let's reword that. I didn't show my appreciation for my teachers by being a good student either though. So you know what, it's a-okay. I was way too focused on you know, socializing with my friends. And then just coming home and playing video games. And at the, like, look, we're gonna get down and honest with it, man. In my last year before I got homeschooled, I actually just stopped doing my homework entirely. And then it's part of the reason I got homeschooled to begin with, is because I was making bad grades. I mean, if you don't do your homework, odds are actually, you have way higher odds to not make good grades, if you guys did not know. And I hate that it's nighttime right now, to be honest. But, you know, what can you do? So that's why I got homeschooled. But a lot of my middle school days, from what I remember, was just, I wasn't very popular, which is fine. Who cares, especially nowadays. But I would just like socializing with my friends a lot. That was it, dude. That was it. I guess that's enough of that topic. I'm trying to think. My brain's a little bit fried. I don't normally record this long. So showing a little bit of weakness there. But look, guys, we're playing Minecraft for the boys. So if you guys haven't looked up Junkyard129 yet, look, you're missing out. He has some great content, shout out. So let's focus on Minecraft a little bit. Let's give some commentary on what's going on here exactly. We are, oh my god, 3 creepers. We are focusing on building our tower here. We're trying to find diamonds. I know we had goals set. We've kind of scrapped those goals for new goals. Oh god. And that's a-okay. What's our new goals? Building this tower. We might want to build inside that mountain one day, but building this tower, which will be fun. It's gonna be wonky, it's gonna be crazy. I got a little bit of a plan for it. It's gonna be nuts. And we obviously want to find diamonds. We probably want to start getting some armor. Can you eat raw meat? I know it. Yeah, you can. Okay. So yeah, we want to find diamonds, make some diamond weapons. Yeah. I'll have to think of some school stories for next episode, which should be out in a few days. Yeah, we'll have to think of that. I'm sure I've got some stories from working at Kroger. Now, if you guys don't know, I work at Kroger one day a week still. I don't know how long that'll last. You never know, but what the heck is this? Gold? We don't have any torches. Oh, we have 1 torch. Let's go. Cool, we got gold, nice. Man, do caves even exist? That's what I'm trying to figure out. So let's see. We've already talked about that one story from Kroger. Like, how do I feel about working at Kroger? Like, real talk. I actually think Kroger's a pretty good company to work for, to be honest. Especially if you can move up. Now that's probably pretty boring to talk about, but I do love the people I work with. Well, I used to. A lot of them are gone now. Not to say I don't like the new people, but a lot of good people in the local Kroger I work at. It's actually a very nice Kroger, a pretty big one. I know I've been to other Krogers in the state. They're not. A lot of them aren't as nice. I can't see anything. So, did I use all my coal on glass? Well, we're gonna need the glass, but we kind of need the coal too right now. Yeah. I mean, look, we're getting real with it. It's not like my employers are going to be watching this video, but at a time, if you guys don't know, we have a cart machine, and one of my friends who used to work there, he's like, hey, bro, I got to show you this trick with the cart machine. So we got out there. He was supposed to be teaching me. He took me to this corner on the lot, and this dude showed me how to do donuts on the cart machine. It was absolutely sick. And we don't have sticks. I can't see anything. We're getting some sticks for some torches, so we can see here. I see those red eyes, Spider. You don't fool me, brother. Oh God, sir. Look, safety. Oh no. You know what? It happens. It's a-okay. We're still going right along. I know the commentary is getting a little dry at this end of the video. It's been a long day, but I think we can get back to our stuff without dying. I believe it's this way, actually. That'd be a-okay with me. Now, something that would be cool to do, and here's some commentary for you guys. What I've been thinking about is, you know how I am, if you've watched some of these previous Minecraft vids, that I really like that one-on-one type of commentary in video games from my videos, or from videos I watch. Oh God, please. Dodging them arrows like nothing, brother. So I was thinking, maybe if I can find a Minecraft beta server, I'd absolutely love to play on it, except I wouldn't be using voice chat. But the idea is that you still get that one-on-one video experience, but we can actually see what some of the other players on the server are doing, assuming I won't get griefed, which in the grand scheme of things I don't really care. It's about the commentary, it's about the video, it's about having fun. But I would assume it would be a pretty small type of server thing. Now, as long as no creepers come over here, we should be a-okay. I know I saw a creeper. I just heard one. Give me my glass. Don't blow up my stuff. And we'll be a-okay. Man, Minecraft is dangerous. So that's what I was thinking. So shout out, boys. We are looking for a beta server for future videos. And you'll still get that awesome and sexy one-on-one kind of commentary. But, oh, I can't believe he blew up. Dude, it was a mission. It was a group effort. Our base has been exposed. But yeah, I think that would be fun. Let me know what you guys think about that. Like, in a multiplayer environment, but you still get that one-on-one commentary. We can go around, maybe even type to players a little bit every now and then. But man, I would love to just be in a server with like 8 or more. Well, it don't matter how many people, just people in general, but especially where we can just build and hopefully no griefers. But you know what? That's almost unavoidable. It is a-okay with me. That's just the nature of the beast, man. There's gonna be toxic players everywhere you go, and it is what it is. So I think we're gonna wrap up this episode here, because what I have to do now is chop down some more trees. I don't know if we're at the 45-minute mark, but I believe we are getting pretty close. So Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. In next video, we will be finishing up this portion of the house and then building the tower up even higher. So I hope you guys enjoyed this commentary. I know it got a little dry at the end, but you know what? I'm going to be taking notes for commentary that pop up in my head so I can remember them, so we can really keep these videos juicy. I think that would help me in the process and you guys too. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Alter out, my dude.